Okay, so in this video, we are going to work out the probability, much same as we did with the binomial. So I've done the conditions for a Poisson. I've said it has to be discrete. It has to have an interval of time. It has to tell me an average. It has to be random. It has to be independent. It has to be proportional to the interval of time or area. And you can't have more than one thing happening at one time. So if I actually look at the question that I've been given, using the Poisson distribution model, estimate the probability that a person flushes a toilet less than 5 times in a 24-hour period. So here's my calculator. I go to stats, which is on menu 2. I go to distributions. I can look there and it doesn't mention Poisson. I've got normal, t, chi-squared, f, binomial. So I use F6, which has got a little arrow on it. It goes me on to Poisson. If you've got a newer version of the calculator, you've got many more options at that point. And then I've got PPD and PCD. So if you've watched the video on the binomial that I did before, you will already have heard me talk about PPD, BPD and BCD. But now we're doing P because P is for Poisson. So PPD is Poisson point distribution. So it's for an exact value, i.e. probability that X equals 2. And PCD is for a less than or equal to. So it would be for the sorts of questions where they say the probability that X is less than or equal to 2. Okay, so those are the situations. Now, of course, we've talked in the last video, and if you haven't watched that, I'm going to recap it here. If I want to do less than 2, less than does not include 2, so therefore I would have to do less than or equal to 1. If I want to do more than 4 does not include 4, so I'd work out less than or equal to 4. And then I would take that probability and take it away from 1, because less than or equal to 4 and more than 4 are two complementary events. So if I go back to my question, which is up here, it says, using the probability model, calculate the estimate that the person flushed the toilet less than 5 times. So less than 5 times if I wrote that, times as a probability X is less than 5, which is the same as the probability X is less than or equal to 4, because those are the same event. Now I need to worry about what my parameter is. So my parameter lambda, that's the thing that I'm working out, it's my average, is 4.7 per 24 hours. Now, I always try to make sure that I include the interval with my thing, just in case they did something horrible and they said, what's the probability that a person flushed the toilet less than 5 times in 48 hours? And then I can at least look at that and do the proportionality change that I need to be able to answer that question. So I'm going to go to a PCD because I'm doing a less than equal to 4. If when I first go in there, it's saying list at the top, I have to remember to tell it I'm doing a variable. My X number I want to work out is 4 because it's less than or equal to 4. My mean is 4.7. And therefore I have got a probability of 0.484946. So that equals 0.4946, wasn't it? So there you go. That's how I work out a probability. Okay, so that's working out a probability of Poisson. Of course, You can be asked to change the interval of time. You can be asked to do all sorts of different things at that point. Okay, so you just need to be a bit aware that if they tell me that it's in a different interval of time, I have to take that into account. Okay, so until next time when we work out the next video, we will probably do an inverse Poisson next. Cheers.